And I think also there must be a lot of happy barbers in Davenport, too, because all the Assumption people that I know came in here with a little team spirit, did the sort of the cue ball on the head. Okay, now we go to 119 pounds. We're still at 2A for the first 4 weights. We have, we'll go to 125 with them. Dylan Long of Creston, coached by Rich Downing, against Tim Halligan of Independence. And they're set up this way. The young man on the right with more white in the uniform and the red, that's Dylan Long. I take that back. It's Tim Halligan of Independence. Dylan Long of Creston is in the black on the left.
Long ranked number 4, second last year at 103. And then Tim Halligan ranked number 2 in the state from Independence.
39-3 coming into the tournament. He's won 3 straight here, of course. And 1A and 3A are going 2 up in the corners. You see at 1A, they're still in the first period there. It's 0-0 between J.J. Butteris of Lisbon and Tony Sweeting of Highland Riverside. And at 3A, Reggie Monson of Des Moines North is wrestling Cliff Moore, undefeated from Dubuque Hempstead for the title. And it's 2-2.
Oh, Long, hey, there he's got Dylan Long. Almost had him hooked up with the cradle, but he gets the 2 points takedown, and he puts the legs in right away. Long tough. Oh, there's a neck wrench back at him. No back points, though.
As the leg in and leads 2-0. We're in the last minute here. About 45 seconds to go in the first period.
Long, a junior, going against Halligan, a sophomore. 39 wins against 1 loss for Dylan Long. 40 wins for Tim Halligan against 3 losses.
That's enough time.
Halligan was 5th last year as a freshman at 112, and like I said, Long was runner-up at 103.
Relax, Green. Trying to shoot.
Coaching staff from Creston, or rather from Independence. Red Adams in charge. The referee is Mike Exline. You've seen Mike many times on Iowa Public Television's coverage as an official. He's the lead official here. The man on top. Halligan leads, Long leads by 2 to nothing. Long had a technical fall and 2 decisions coming into this final round.
Long doing a nice job of riding, following, and looking for all kinds of opportunities. He's scoring.
Oh, he's got back points. 2 of them.
2 red, near full.
That makes it 4-0 in favor of Dylan Long.
You know what I liked about that call made by Exline right there, the referee, was as soon as he went to the back, he was counting, giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive wrestler right there, and he didn't wait so he could jump to the other side. And so good call there, good 2-point move by Long.
So a good first period for Dylan Long of Creston. It's 4-0 here. We go to the second period, and Long goes underneath. Halligan goes on top.
You know, to just go on with that point, it's not when the referee gets there, it's when it's happening. It's the referee's responsibility to be there when it happens. So good job by Exline.
Pretty good tight waist here by Halligan. He's preventing Long from getting any base under him. He made it to his feet for a second, but it's tough. Now he has the hands away.
Yes, he does. He's coming up. If he can just hold the hand and break. No, nice job there, Halligan. Controlling the hips, staying on top of him, giving a good ride going at himself.
He's gone almost a minute here, about 40 seconds and better so far on top. Of course, there's no riding time, as you know, in high school as there is in college. 4-0 in favor of the man who's now being pushed around a little bit. And as a matter of fact, Mike Exline says you better not let him push you around that way. You can do better.
Well, it's the man with the 4-0 lead, you know, and you can't sit on it, and that's what Mike Exline says, and he calls him for stalling. Warned. Up 4-0 on the bottom, not getting out, but I'll tell you what. Here's the drive-through to keep the
position. Yes.
Keep the position.
He had the advantage and almost got out, but not quite.
Set. Green.
1A match is a 7-0 lead for Tony Sweeting over Butteris in the second period. 2A match is 6-3 in favor of Cliff Moore over Reggie Monson. Moore trying to stay undefeated at 3A. That's in the second period. Almost over.
Good job again here, knowing where he's at by Halligan. He knows where he has to control, and that's that hip area right there. Drives through. Now he's got that ankle drive through. Whoa, now Long's got an opportunity because he can hip out.
With a half a minute here, maybe he can get away. He leads 4-0 right now.
Stalemate.
But maybe he
Running
can't.
green.
So Mike Exline says it's a stalemate. Neither of you can improve your position. Let's start over. 4-0.
Both men now have
That young man there, as you see on top, even though he's controlling the position right now, he's trailing by 4 points. Long got to his feet quickly.
Look at that, look at that. Oh, man, he comes through. Good hips again. But here comes Halligan back on top. Oh, man, what great action. Wow, that's great action by both wrestlers.
That could have gone either way, but Halligan has controlled it, but still, again, he's behind by 4. And
behind by 4, but he's got the opportunity now to go underneath, make some things happen. Here's a scramble. You think, whoa, here comes Long. He's going to drop him. But no, here comes Halligan back over the top. And is he going to get him on his back? No, Long comes back.
Last period.
Okay, last period. Now the choice here is going to go.
There's Rich Downing. Rich Downing, the coach of Creston. Dylan Long's coach on the right there with the tie.
Halligan gets his choice, and he's going to start down. He's going to try to get out, get a point back, and maybe get somewhere close to that 4 points he needs to make up.
Well, he's got to keep moving right now. He's got to keep going. We know that both wrestlers can ride. In fact, this whole match has been one wild ride.
Boy, Long is in him with a leg now. Now he's making it tough. You see in the 1A match there was a near fall just about occurred.
Third period, and the score is 9-8.
How about that? It was 7-0 a while ago.
Score is 9-8 in favor of J.J. Butteris from Lisbon over Tony Sweeting from Highland with 45 seconds left. And
Butteris
in 3A,
by 7.
And in 3A, it's 8-3 in favor of Cliff Moore from Dubuque Hempstead over Reggie Monson. Moore, the defending champion, 34-0, going for his second championship against Reggie Monson from Des Moines North. Ahead 8-3 with 20 seconds
down
left.
Close to a minute here in the 2A match we're featuring here. The first 4 weights are 2A in our schedule. And Long is really putting it to him. He's managed to stay in the top position with a 4-0 lead.
Well, and the thing about it is Halligan's doing a good job of moving. He has nothing to be ashamed of. He's just up against a great rider right here.
Long, remember, was warned for stalling.
Here's
that was the throw.
Takedown, throw for no points, but it actually led to the takedown.
Red, put it on.
He had to keep him for 2 seconds. That was a good piece of action there. Couldn't get back points without it. Now we're 45 seconds away from the end. 4-0 in favor of the man on top, the man in the black uniform, Dylan Long of Creston, who's ahead 4-0 over Tim Halligan. 119-pound 2A championship.
Look at Long go. I mean, I'm impressed because on the top he said, I'm going to go for it. He got 3 more. He's going to make it 7-0, and he's going to make it a runaway.
He has held his man's shoulders in a pinning position, near fall for better than 5 seconds.
And over here on 1A, we had an overtime, and we had a win. Tony Sweeting in overtime beats J.J. Butteris with a takedown.
After a terrific comeback by Butteris.
And Cliff Moore won his second championship at 3A.
And this one is over, too. The winner by a shutout decision is Dylan Long of Creston, 7-0. And happy coach Rich Downing and his assistant. There he is, Dylan Long. He's a junior. He'll be back again. Let's go to the award stand for the 112-pound awards.
Ladies and gentlemen, we direct your attention to the award stand at the east end of the auditorium. Presenting the Class 1A.
18 pounds in single A, J.J. Butteris of Lisbon trailed Tony Sweeting of Highland Riverside through most of his match. But right at the end, he did tie it up, and they went 9-9 at the end of regulation. 15 seconds into the overtime, though, the Butteris, being the aggressor, got caught shooting for a takedown. He got put over on his back, and he lost the decision to the champion, Tony Sweeting of Highland Riverside. The decision was 11-9, Butteris the loser. Dick?
being in 3A competition at 119 pounds. Cliff Moore has won his second consecutive title as he defeated Reggie Monson of Des Moines North 8-4. And there you see Moore, who wrestles for Dan Dunham, who's been at Dubuque Hempstead 29 years, as Cliff Moore wins his second consecutive title last year at 112.
Points better than your opponent. So they stop it right there. Match termination. Let's go to the award stand for 119 pounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, we direct your attention to the award stand area at the east end of the auditorium. Presenting the Class 1A 119-pound awards, Coach Jeff Weiland of Highland Riverside. 6th place, Andy Beaver, Mobile Woodbury Central. 5th place, Damon Bourne, Wilton. 4th place, Eric Hinchberger, Belle Plaine. 3rd place, Shane Clauser, Gilbert. Runner-up, J.J. Butteris, Lisbon. And the Class 1A 119-pound champion from Highland Riverside, Tony Sweeting.
Tony Sweeney being congratulated by his coach, who just handed him the medal. From Highland Riverside, Tony Sweeting. Standing up on that top rung. Can't beat it. You can't beat it. So now the 2A, the 1A's go down, the 2A's come up. This is 119 pounds. When we get back to wrestling again, we'll be at 130, and we'll go to the larger school.
Class 2A 119-pound awards, Coach Rich Downing of Preston. 6th place, Taylor Wood, Sheraton. 5th place, Kurt Morgan, Eagle Grove. 4th place, Dustin Dunton, Tama, South Tama County. 3rd place, Kyle Cunningham, Forest City. Runner-up, Tim Halligan, Independence. And the Class 2A 119-pound champion from Preston, Rich Downing. Dylan Long.
Happiest man on the high rung there.
Yes, Dylan Long. Rich Downing is his coach. They announced him as the champion.
Well, he is, you know, let's face it. They'll remember that too someday. Dylan Long is the champion. We're going to go to the next weight, the next higher division, the 3A, the bigger schools, for their 119-pound top 6.
Class 3A 119-pound awards, assistant coach Bill Herter of Dubuque Hempstead. 6th place, Aaron Groves, Newton. 5th place, Gabe Katz, Indianola. 4th place, Jeremy Hendricks, Marshalltown. 3rd place, Zach Fitting, Fort Madison. 3rd place, Reggie Monson, Des Moines North. And the Class 3A 119-pound champion from Dubuque Hempstead, Cliff Moore.
How about that? Cliff Moore, undefeated, 2-time champion. Let's go to Dean Board.
Class A, 125 pounds. The champion is Tom Pfizer of Wilton. He decisioned and dominated the match over Chris Werner.